Hello, my friends, and welcome to tonight's episode of The Strength of Thousands Adventure Path here on twitch.tv/tabletop rolls. Ta-da! I hope everyone's doing really well tonight. Sorry about the lack of music on the opening. The copyright troll is back. So until I use the correct amount of fire damage to rid us of the copyright troll, the opening music will be muted because I really hate fighting false DMCA claims. But in more happy announcements, we have a lot of fun stuff happening on the channel right now. We got tabletop RPG shows every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And the Monday show you're watching right now is The Strength of Thousands Adventure Path. On Wednesday, we have the League of Amazing Adventurers. They are about to start what I have been calling in my notes for months the Fire Nation arc. As they are headed directly into the Mageocracy of Treladar to try to put a stop to their taking over the world plans. And we'll get to meet Nim. We'll get to hang out with Nim's parents more, maybe.
That's frightening. If you know anything about League of Amazing Adventures, you know that that's frightening.
Then, on Friday, we have The Calling Chronicle, where next week McKenna's character is going to kidnap an NPC. And...
Consensually.
Yes, consensually.
She's in on it.
She's in on it. Yes, Judith is fun. Come and see Judith the Barbarian Queen with her ability to use her blood as like an axe blade. It's very cool.
Mm-hmm.
She cut a pirate ship in half a couple weeks ago.
The very Dead Man's Wonderland, if anyone remembers that show.
I do.
What a trip.
That was a time.
I haven't thought about that show in years. It's a banger of an opening, though.
Is that the one where they're in prison taking candy?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the candy is drugs, I think.
Yeah, it extends their like lifetimer or something, doesn't it?
Yeah. And if you don't work hard enough to get your candy, you die.
Yeah. It was like five
Seems
anime
like
tropes.
not a great way to run a prison, but whatever.
It was entertaining.
It got weird near the end, but that happens with a lot of anime.
Chat, keep in mind, McKenna does also enjoy Danganronpa.
I enjoy what? Can you pronounce it correctly?
No, I cannot. I've tried so many
Then I guess
times.
they don't know what I enjoy.
Fair enough.
Dog and Ropa.
I can never pronounce it correctly. I always fuck
Dang
it
it, Grandpa.
You kids with your animus and your mangoes, I
Listen,
don't know anymore.
It's the one. I watch isekais. The only thing that's difficult about isekais is sometimes you can't say their entire title is in one breath.
Apparently, there's a disturbing trend with isekai. They have abandoned Truck-kun, and it's just the person got worked to death by their boss, and that's why they got reincarnated.
Yeah, that's actually been happening in a lot of.
I'm like, oh boy, that's concerning.
There's been a lot of
Truck just going like, ooh woo, I love you, antagonist, or protagonist. Let me give you a clomp hug, and it just kills the person. And like, what happened? Well, there I was minding my own business, and this U-Haul Mack truck in a miniskirt hugged me too hard, and now I'm here.
Well, every isekai is a prequel to how cars became the dominant species on Earth.
Anyway.
I want to see that where in the background of every scene, someone's just being hit by a car and being sent to another world, but it's actually just cars taking over the world, inadvertently starting anime.
What if we did character introduction?
Oh my god!
But speaking of another world,
that's the best idea I've ever had.
Debatable. Speaking of another world, we are here in the world of Galarian, which is the setting of Pathfinder, specifically Pathfinder 2E. We are, though not me, a group of students at the Magambia, which is the premier magic academy in possibly the entire world, or at least of the entire Mawagi expanse. And we have a group of students/adventurers. And tonight, let's start introductions with the man who started everything here, Will.
Hello, I'm Will. I created this channel because I wanted to have an excuse to play tabletop RPGs with my friends and still feel somewhat productive and not guilty about enjoying my hobbies.
Ooh.
It's been going
Too
really
real.
well. I'm playing Igora tonight, and Gama, and their animal familiar Choco. The three of us. And I'm also puppeting. I'm also helping Aerith out and moving Aerith around tonight, too. So I'm wearing all the hats. I enjoy long walks on the beach, and I hope we can all get along.
Yes, he is playing Igora, who is a Gripply, which is a little frog person. And frogs, the kind of animals you might see at the cabin, have that in common with bats. And speaking of bats, McKenna, who are you playing tonight?
Hi, I'm playing Avi Avi, the Batfolk Witch, and yeah, I'm excited for this little frog legs arc. I'm ready to go.
You ready to hop
Yes.
to it?
Ready to hop to it. Mm-hmm.
Yes, they are currently in the midst of trying to take down the organized crime ring that has gripped Ntambu, the city that Magambia is in, for the last little while, and has been popping up in various adventures they've done. But speaking of adventures, which often accompany music, Zoe, who are you playing tonight?
Hi, I'm Zoe, and I play Ophelia. She's our Whisper Elf Bard. She loves all things pastel. She loves all things sparkly and wonderful. She loves her little found family that she met in the Spire dormitory. Yeah, she loves a lot of things, and she probably loves you too.
As long as you have a
And
used
speaking
to
of
it.
having, and much like Ophelia, having a passion for their kind of the path they've chosen in life, we have our dear little, what is it? What do you call the dog people again? Shumi?
Shuni.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, our Shumi magician, PJ.
Hi, everyone. My name is PJ from Nat 20 Productions Official here, stepping in for a little bit since I get some downtime. And I'm playing Benji, who is a Shuni from the Mwangi Expanse, or a Basenji. If you ever met one of these little guys, they're adorable, and they can't bark. They can only yodel. So that weird noise I'll be making is my attempt at sounding like that. And as a Shuni Ifrit, I am also a Magus that throws cards that blow up. I'm like Gambit, and I'm here to have a fun time with friends and probably kill a bunch of people. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
We'll find out.
But I'm looking forward to it. Find out.
You may be surprised. And finally, of course, I am Matt Urbanoff, various places on the internet, and I will be the DM tonight, guiding these people, hopefully, through encounters both dangerous but fair.
Yeah.
And with that, I think we have all the preambles ahead done. So, Will, if you want, you can roll that intro, I guess.
I will. Oh. Hello, we're back. I pushed the wrong button. I really should have the way I have the stream deck set up right now. We have the like regular ones, and then we have the 3 ones directly beside them. So if I'm not like, I sometimes push the wrong button. That's my bad. Anyway, Matt, go ahead.
When last we left our adventuring party, they had begun their investigations into the lair of Frog Legs, the crime boss of Ntambu. They discovered that the reasons people had been having such trouble finding Frog Legs' lair is that they had made their lair in sort of the city runoff. Like all the sewage and the unpleasant waters out of the city kind of exited the city at one point and pooled, and no one wanted to be around that area, and it turned out to be the perfect place to hide a bunch of criminals. So they investigated, they busted down the door of one hut and fought a trio of underlings who gave them a little bit more trouble than I think they were expecting initially, but managed to turn the tables, and they've managed to capture one. Let's see, it was Spotted Fist, the Knoll, who's currently, I guess, just hands on their knees, hand behind their head, and no one's tied them up or anything yet. So we zoom back in.
All right, did we get all the info we need out of him, or do I need to, and Igor just kind of looks towards the lake shore and looks back at y'all.
What are you looking at the lake for?
Well, because
I wouldn't go swimming in there. I wouldn't go swimming in there, man. It's not healthy.
I know, I just
not
want to
hygienic.
make sure. Did we get all the information we wanted out of them?
Are you insinuating that you're going to drown me? Like
I wasn't
murder
going
me
to
in cold
drown.
blood?
No, I wasn't going to drown you.
Like, because that's not cool, man. That's
Well,
not cool.
I wasn't planning on drowning you. Well, partially drowning you. Does it count if you're
Okay,
partially
that's
drowning you?
hardly any better. Like, are we talking about waterboarding, torturing? That's almost worse.
No, it wouldn't be
you're-
like that.
Are you
I
a
was
bad
just going to-
person?
I was just going to pull you up to the edge and just be like, "Hey, tell us everything." Did we get information from him? I think we did.
No, I don't think you asked me anything.
No, all right. Hey, so what are the numbers? What's the numbers here? Are you working for Frog Legs? Are you? What's going on?
Well, yeah, I work for Frog Legs. That's why I'm here. I got some bad news for you though. I'm kind of what you might refer to as a junior partner.
Ah,
So I'm probably literally the last person to ask about anything.
all right.
That's why I had to live in this hut.
okay.
And he points at the other ones that actually do look a little nicer progressively.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Question for you. One more. Just a quick
Okay.
one. Okay, bud. Now you kind of got your butt. We kind of, as you can see, your friends are no longer with us, but you're still here. Do you think you're going to turn your life around, or are you heading back for a life of crime?
I mean, obviously not this life of crime. I mean, I don't know. I didn't choose life of crime because I was greedy or selfish or anything. It just, I felt like I had no opportunities within the framework of the system of the city, and I felt not like there wasn't a whole reason for me to follow the guidelines of the city when it wasn't, providing any benefit to me. Like, it seemed like the systems were just in place to keep the people who already possessed wealth and possessions in power.
I mean, that sounds fair to me.
Okay. Yeah. No.
I've been doing a lot of reading.
Sometimes
reading.
people turn to banditry, just because they want easy money. Okay. Cool.
Oh, I mean, there's a dwarf here who's kind of an asshole,
Ah.
and I don't trust him.
All right.
What's his name?
You know what? I don't actually remember his name. He was always really bossy and kind of a braggart. He seemed like he says, "Oh, I know all sorts of things and stuff." But I think the boss was starting to catch on to his BS.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Butterscotch.
So,
I mean, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. Are you? Would you say you're good at manual labor?
I mean, I'm pretty strong.
Okay. So how about that? I got a little thing for you. Okay. Now, here's the thing. I would feel bad. I would feel responsible for like the next people that you hurt or rob if we let you go and you did that again.
So what you're saying is I either have to convince you that I will not hurt or steal from other people, or you will kill me.
No. Not
That
at all.
doesn't seem like a great motivation.
I am giving
for a
you.
lifestyle change.
I have an idea for you. I have an opportunity
Okay,
for you.
okay.
Okay. We helped
It
out.
seems like you want me to lie to you. That's all.
I mean, if you do, I'll probably be able to tell, and it will cost you your life.
That's kind of impressive, but okay.
But in all seriousness, if you could get some honest work, you'd be cool with that?
I mean, sure, it'd be less looking over my shoulder.
Great. There is a pottery business in town. I'm going to give him the location of that pottery business where that wall is giving out.
Okay.
They have been having issues with the wall, and they need people to lug stuff to help repair it. It's sort of like a big community thing. You could probably go help them out, and they'd probably get you sorted.
I mean, that sounds kind of up my alley. I do enjoy kind of the zen you can get from just doing a manual job over and not having to think too much. But isn't there like city work crews? I don't want to take work from anyone who's part of the union.
The city work crews are literally doing absolutely nothing right now for some reason. The community
That
has
seems
taken
weird.
upon themselves to deal with this problem.
I think the city crews are tied up at the mayor's house.
Oh yeah, I heard that's been going on for a while now. You think they would have fixed that by now?
Yeah,
You
he's
think?
The magistrate.
Hmm.
Yeah. You know, you
But
think,
yeah, okay, I'll check that out.
Yeah, thank you. But you think the people in power wouldn't be able to use like city funds for their own thing? That kind of seems like that seems like a little bit gray
Well,
area
I
too.
don't pretend to understand the allocation of city funds for officials versus public works.
Brian
That's
Bowman work.
not my purview.
I like this guy.
Yeah, he's just like, I've been going to a lot of classes, learning about.
Yeah. So he is going to lay down his composite short bow, his 20 arrows, and his scimitar. He doesn't make any chance to hide it. He's going to hold on to a small little dagger just for self-defense, and he's just going to stand up and slowly just going to walk away with his hands up if you guys are done with
say, hey, wait 1 second, Avi.
it. Okay.
Can you do a little? Oh, sorry, Ophelia. What you got?
Got any dirt on frog legs?
I mean, she's pretty scary. I know she used to work for the old boss, but I heard that at one point the boss tried to knock her off, but apparently a lot of people liked her more than the old boss, and so she kind of turned it around on them.
Who's the old boss?
Give me a second.
Stone ghost.
Oh, also while you're doing that,
Something to cudgel. Hold on, I have to remember this now.
Avi, can you do a quick detect magic just to make sure we're not losing out on any magical weapons with them taking that dagger?
Sure. Consider it detected.
Is the dagger magical, Matt?
No, the dagger's not
Okay,
magical in any way.
We can let them have it then.
It is a 30-foot emanation. Is there anything?
Let me just double check. You guys may have found some loot here we didn't get a chance to go over last time. You guys actually there is something slightly magical in a strong box, you think, inside the hut.
Let's go open it.
You have the key
Okay.
for that, bud?
Yeah.
It's not locked.
Okay.
He has nothing else to tell us about, like, traps or frog leg weaknesses.
I mean, you could try and make a diplomacy check or intimidation check, or mind control him if you want to violate someone's personal freedoms.
But also just
I would never, ever, ever do that, ever.
Girl, what have you been up to while I was gone? What has happened? I come back and you're like, war crimes? Those are just
Ophelia.
more crimes for me to make.
Ophelia has been taking after Igora in the best ways, in my
Hello.
opinion.
Woo.
He will
Both
tell you
getting
one
unhinged
thing.
Together.
He points a little ways away, like you see that there is a bridge and then another small little island with not much on it. There's a bridge, then there's sort of a landmass, and then there's another bridge that leads to the last island. You may not be able to see it where you guys are. Yeah, over there. It's a more rickety bridge. He says two things to you. One, that bridge is a little under bad repair, so being careful when walking across it, maybe take it a little slow. And two, there's often some giant fireflies hanging around there, and they can be a little territorial.
Ah.
Apparently, there's Frog Legs puts some weird little alchemical device in the water that, when it interacts with the water, creates this smell that the dragonflies find kind of irresistible. One, in the normal dragonflies that it attracts are a delicious snack for Frog Legs, and the large ones are kind of like interesting guard dogs.
Wow. Igor, are you hungry?
I mean, I'm not really I kind of cut those out of my diet. But
I mean, they're pretty high in protein.
they're high in protein, but I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about eating bugs lately. There's been so much other better food that I've been having. It's like
My taste. You're welcome.
yes, like your pastries.
Well, let's go check it out. And you have a good life of. What's the opposite of ne'er-do-well? Good duel?
Regular life.
Do good. Do good.
Ne'er do well.
Yeah.
And
Fair
remember-
do well.
Fare-do-well. I like that.
Pardon me. It was Habu the Cudgel was the previous boss of like the crime rings.
Who?
Habu the Cudgel.
Just before he leaves, I'm gonna ask him. Are there any like secret ambushes or traps, or is it all just like we're guards? We're guarding.
I'll admit the only reason I know about that bridge stuff is someone told me in passing. I'm literally a junior member here. We didn't really leave this island very much, other than to go do work.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right.
Yeah, the other hut is for higher up peoples, and then the final one is where this is the boss's place.
Let's go open that box.
Sorry? Oh, yeah, the box. Okay. The box.
What's in the box?
You guys just want to open it?
I'll check
And
for
I
traps
check
first.
for traps.
Sure.
Do a little discern secrets.
That is such a useful spell.
It's a good.
It's versatile.
It's so.
Yeah, it's a cantrip too, right?
Yep.
Freaking A.
So let me know what kind of check you want me to make.
For this, it would be perception check, just to check if you're just checking for traps, or thievery if you prefer. It's not trapped. It's not even really locked. It's just a latch, sort of. You can turn.
Right.
Open it.
Pop it open.
It explodes into 20 mimics. No. It is a lockbox that contains 23 gold pieces, 13 silver pieces, 10 copper pieces, and a singing muse, which is a magic item. A small figurine is carved from a single piece of silvery, spiky stone and resembles a beautiful dryad pouring water into a small pool. When you activate this muse, you are momentarily enlightened with inspiration that bolsters your performance. If you roll a success on your triggering check, you get a critical success instead.
Oh, here
It
you
is
go,
a
Ophelia.
thing it's a magical talisman you affix to your armor.
Ooh.
Sounds so it's a consumable.
Ophelia.
That looks like a decoration for my hat if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, right on the end, maybe.
I love that.
Nice.
Can I also yoink the short bow and arrows, or does anybody else
Sure.
do this?
Yeah.
All yours.
All right. I'm going to remove Spotted Fist from the map. And you guys are left alone here on the initial island.
Alrighty. Well, we probably
Anyone
don't
need
want to.
healing before we move on?
I'm only. Well, actually, how far down am I? I'm only on a scale. I'm not super down, so I could probably handle another fight.
I will need healing because I'm at 13 out of 54.
Yeah,
Alright then. Maybe
yeah.
we'll spend like 30 minutes and we'll just auto heal y'all up some.
That
Are you
works
going
for
to
me.
just squat on the island?
Yeah, we
Doing that?
probably move inside.
Yeah.
Close
Go
the door.
inside.
You don't actually have to move your figures. Don't worry about it. We'll assume you all move inside and take some time to fix yourselves up.
Yep.
I am going to roll a d20.
Yeah, because I have continual recovery ward medic, so
17. Okay.
I have continual recovery and ward medic, so I can
Yeah,
heal us all over and
Nobody
over again.
unassumingly by themselves comes and checks this
19.
little hut here all alone.
Okay. 19 hit points to everyone for the first one. Let me know when people are at full.
Yeah.
13 for the second one.
Oh, too small.
32, 19, that makes it... I need 3 more if my math is right.
Alright, so we take 30 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. After the 30 minutes have proceeded, the sun is moved across the sky just a little smidgen. What do you guys want to do now?
Next one.
Next part?
Are you going to advance to the next bridge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's head out.
All right. You guys arrive. This bridge seems fairly well maintained. On the other side appears to be a bit of an empty island, some shrubberies. Yeah.
Alright, well,
Perception check reveal anything extra about it?
Would you just like to make a general perception check, or is there something specific you'd like to inspect?
The island, I think.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Just give me a perception.
Wow, 15's not gonna do it.
You take a look. You look and see. You think there might be something glinting in the earth in the center of the island.
You know who else can make a perception check? My
Hmm.
familiar. No, she can't. That's
Are we-
even worse.
Are we looking around, team?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll take a look too, just like.
I, with my little eye, absolutely nothing.
I mean, you also think you may see something glinting in the dirt in the center of the island.
So
Throw a rock at it.
Let me see
is
what.
this
Let me see what I can do.
is this
Perception,
too
here we
much
go.
of a
Oh, there we go.
thought process?
That's a 29, baby.
Benji thinks whatever's glinting might be a little gold.
Oh,
I think it's gold, everybody.
Oh, that seems like a trap.
nice.
That screams
It doesn't
trap.
look. Hey, Benji rolled a 29, and he doesn't see no traps.
That
Pick it up.
screams it's trapped, y'all.
Pick it up as fast as you can.
I mean,
I'm
here.
gonna go pick it up myself.
Okay.
Also, I can only see doors for some reason. I don't know if it's a local thing.
You may want to refresh your page.
Can you see more now?
Give away a few seconds because I already refreshed and I still have a door vision. Still not back yet, but I'll refresh it just to be safe. So yeah, but I'm going where that shiny thing is, and I am for sure walking into that trap. Let's get that shiny, baby.
Yeah.
All
I'll
right,
just stand here while you get attacked by something. I'm sure.
Benji is going to advance to the center of the island.
There we go, and I'm seeing. Yes, I'm seeing everything.
You can see everything?
Yeah, well, I can see what I'm supposed to be seeing as opposed to just everything from the perspective of the door in the hut. It was really weird. Yeah, okay, center of the little island there. Heck yeah.
Okay, so I am going to need everyone to roll initiative.
Uh-oh.
No regrets.
Yeah.
Maybe one regret.
Oh, I didn't put my token.
A single regret.
I'm a fool.
Yes, I did.
A foolish fool.
Oh,
I
baby
just roll a
regret.
2.
I feel like that's like a travel snack. Baby regret.
Like a go-gurt?
Unfortunately, you guys managed to spare the one person who didn't know about the special whistle. And because you didn't get the special whistle, old Thrasher knows it's dinner time.
And wait, so the special whistle, was there no whistle in the loot?
It's not an actual whistle. There's a whistle you have to do. Just a
Oh.
It's a special
Oh,
whistle that
okay, I
old
heard-
Thrasher has been trained that tells him, don't eat this person, you're going to get some jerky.
Uh,
I give him jerky.
Okay, well then he'll make you into jerky.
I mean, we'll make
My
some
God,
crocodile.
only
We'll
for
make some
that.
crocodile jerky out of him.
He is a variant crocodile. He has special rules.
Yeah, we'll make some
Is it good?
crocodile.
All right, is that everyone? I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah, because everyone goes at your initiative level anyway, right?
We are missing Ophelia.
Yeah, we're missing Ophelia. Ophelia, please roll initiative.
I
Thank you.
didn't click my clicker.
Yeah, she rolled an 18.
Can you change it?
Okay.
Just click it again and then
Oh.
you can change
Oh,
it.
you got 18 again.
That's wild.
Ain't that
What do you have
something?
prepped?
that's
Mhm.
wild.
All right, so
Scorching ray.
old Thresher is going to lurch from the water. He's going to stride right up to Benji. He's going to make a jaw attack. 33.
Damn it, that's a critical.
All right, so that's going to be 30 piercing damage. And
Okay.
it is going to use... Now, well, remind me. We determined that if an attack has, like, grab attached to it...
Grab requires an action. Improved grab does not.
Okay, so it's just grab, so he's going to make an athletic check to grab.
Okay.
Does a 30... Yeah, pretty sure 30 beats your athletics.
Oh, my athletics? Yeah, either way. My
It's a-
fortitude would be 20. My athletics would be
It's
much lower.
it's a reflex DC.
That's a reflex DC.
So 10
I'd
plus your
still-
reflex. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still a 24, so that would beat me.
So As you guys watched Benji walk up and find a single gold piece that just happened to actually just be dropped on there, I literally made up the gold piece. He's like, "Oh, look at this, guys!" A giant crocodile lurches out of the water and grabs him in his jaws. Benji is now grabbed, and you can already see the crocodile start shuffling his little butt, getting ready to drag him back into the water and probably drown him so he can eat him.
Yeah, kill it.
I'm afraid to ask this question. It hit me with a 33. That's a dirty crit. The critical damage here says 52.
Ignore that.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, that's
okay.
for some reason, the Roll20 has it programmed to re-roll the damage on crits instead of just doubling what they initially rolled like you're supposed to.
Got it.
Yeah.
So instead of doubling what your roll was, they make it like a crazier secondary roll instead.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically.
And that actually brings us to Benji. You are currently in the jaws of a crocodile.
In the jaws.
Well, you know what?
of
Mama raised a
crocodile.
sweet boy, not a smart boy. I'm going to use. Do I still have that spell? And do I still have that spell slot? I think I do. I am going to use a level 1 shocking grasp on the lizard.
Okay. The lizard.
On the lizard. So I just click the thing here, and I'm guessing because he's grappling me and he's halfway in the water, hopefully.
Well, he's out in the middle of the land. He's not in the water yet.
I want to withhold my action until he's in the water. Because that's his next turn, so no. Okay, I'm just going to shock and grasp then.
Ooh,
Okay, so let's attack of 28. Not too bad.
That actually does hit him. He has a pretty high AC, but you beat it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so 13 electricity damage, and he has no resistances. Don't mind just telling you that.
That's fine. And that's 2 actions to cast. Can I make an acrobatics check to escape?
Yeah, you'll have to beat his athletics, I think.
Okay. There it is. Okay. I'm a pretty wily little guy. That's didn't roll too well. It's a 23.
Hold on a sec. 10 plus. Not quite, I'm afraid. His athletics is essentially a 28.
Well, I tried.
Because it's 10 plus his athletics, and his athletics is 18. So, you did nice 13 damage to him. So that brings us to Ophelia, and Aerith will be up next. I guess that means you will.
Yep, I already know what Aerith is doing.
Okay, well... I want... poor thing in there. We're gonna try a charm right off the bat, because if I could get something to let go of Benji, that would be...
Keep in mind, a charm will only increase its attitude towards you.
Right.
Especially since Benji just shocked it, too. Admittedly, that'd be before the charm, but still.
Totally screw this thing up. Okay, I am going to... Oh wait, there's something that I have. What is a thing? As a free action, I'm gonna be-spell my weapon. I'm gonna be-spell the bow. Then I'm going to use... What is this one? What is it? I always forget, because there's so many different singing...
Sonic?
No, it is...
Worse, maybe?
No. Well, I guess that doesn't count. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw a sound burst at it. And get parts hung up. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna hit it. I feel so bad. Wait.
You're
Alright.
trying to figure out a way to not kill the crocodile.
We will make crocodile jerky, ha. Crocodile jerky, ha.
Guys. Let's use Ill Omen.
Okay.
Use Ill Omen and have Bard Song up. So it's got to make a will save, and then if it fails, then it's got to use the worst of its rolls. That is
21. Probably a success.
That is a success. Yeah.
Okay.
At least I tried.
But Bard Song is up.
That's my turn.
All right. Aerith, you're up.
Level
Next
3
will be
magic
Igra.
missile. Level 3 magic missile, 3 actions.
Okay.
Where are you? There you are. Does this roll it correctly? Yes, it does.
5,
5.
4, 7, or 9. Ooh, 6. So that'll be 15 in total.
Nope. It's a level 3, so I get 2 missiles per an action, Matt.
Okay.
Heightened. So I'm going to get 6 in total. So keep adding. It's another 6.
Okay, so 5, 9, 6,
Make sure you're
15,
Plus ones.
21. Is that all?
No, there should be 2 more, I believe.
And then 4, so that's 25 in total.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will add it up now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 17, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 in total.
With
Okay.
Bard.
With
Oh,
Bard
31
Song.
in total.
Yep, with Bard Song.
Okay.
What does he have in his? That's the leg, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
He's just doing his job. Okay. He's
9.
doing a good job too.
Look, we're not saying he's evil. He's neutral hungry. It's just if we want to have self-preservation, we have to kill him. For now. Who knows? Does anyone have any druid abilities that might be able to talk to this lovely hungry lad?
Oh, you know what? I do. Unfortunately, I have a +0 to diplomacy. So...
That brings us to Igra. Avi, you'll be up next.
Gamma strides to there. Gamma does a belly bump with flanking. 20 to hit flat-footed will probably miss.
Bounces off his scaly hide.
Yep, and then with my
You
last action...
start hearing a TikTok sound from his stomach.
Protect companion. And that will give us 20 temporary hit points, right? No, not by that much, but that gives them a +1 to their AC. And that's me.
Avi, you're up. Old Thrasher, you're up next.
I'm gonna move. I think that's within 30 feet. Yeah. I'm gonna move. I'm going to use Animal Speaker because it gives me a +1 circumstance bonus to make an impression. And just say, in crocodile, the rest of you just hear coming out of this like teeny tiny bat. That's what I think crocodiles sound like. But in crocodile, she says, drop it, very spicy, the dog is spicy, indigestion.
Dog is spicy.
Dog is spicy.
I'm party for it.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant, he was posting, scandalous pics on TikTok or something. I don't know.
Oh, God.
Oh God, my brain. I don't like that mental image. Benji just like,
I have an only good boys page.
Oh,
Um,
God.
Oh, see, now I'm equipping.
Now, are you trying to intimidate or are you trying to make a diplomacy check?
I think
obviously
that
diplomacy.
might be diplomacy.
Yeah.
It'll be a +1, but it's all it's gonna be. Yeah, no, that's a 10.
He just makes that sound more appetizing.
Oh, well, then...
I need some variety in my diet, lady.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to needle a vengeance you against Benji. That should be also 6 mental damage by now. I don't know why it's not updated.
So, start with 6 mental damage or just when he does things?
When he does hostile actions to Benji.
Speak hostile actions against Benji, you say?
Yeah.
Don't mind if I do. I'm going to use a thing that crocodiles have in real life called a death roll.
oh no.
Well,
Hey, does
make
that
a
have the
wisdom
manipulate
save.
action?
It does not. It's an attack.
Okay.
Old Thresher tucks its legs and rolls rapidly, twisting its victim. It already makes a jaw strike with a +2 circumstance bonus to the attack roll against the grab creature. If it hits, you are also knocked prone, which is a weird thing to consider that you're grabbed by a crocodile, you're not already prone. But whatever. So this is part of this action.
Oh.
So that's a crit again. So that's going to be 28 to Benji. Are you still up, Benji?
Will
No.
save.
We'll save for the crocodile.
My maximum was 54. I think I took a total of 58 on this turn, so I am at -4.
My will save is 24. I don't know why it says 22 on the.
All right, so he fails, so he will take the 6 damage, I believe you
don't
said.
know
Yeah.
either.
All right.
Why does it say?
You go, oh, maybe it was too spicy. Have I been wrong?
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying.
So, usually he would just like to drag this body back to the water and enjoy it, but other things are attacking him, so he thinks this could be a big day for me. And he's just going to turn and is going to try and get the frog. Give me a second here. I'm going to put a little old symbol on Benji.
Oh, this is why.
Yeah.
The spell didn't update. I fixed it. For some reason, the
Okay.
spell didn't auto-update your training on it.
All right. I'm going to make a thunderous tail attack on Gama.
Oh, sweet.
2 actions, I get to make 3 tail attacks, and if I hit with any of, or every time I hit, you have to take a fortitude save or be knocked prone.
Okay.
So this is still going to be, I think, the second and third attacks,
Yep.
because I already did 1 attack. So,
You're
tail,
looking
the
for an
first.
AC of 23.
Oh my god, that's
Oh
the
my
3rd
God.
crit.
Cool, that's fine. 29, 30, 31, 32, 38.
Hi, Ray, by the way. Hello, hello.
So you're going to have to make a fort save to be knocked prone. You are knocked prone.
Hero pointing.
I didn't want to fight.
Okay,
Still not
that is
prone.
also a failure.
Yeah, not crit failure, so I don't take damage.
Second, 29.
Hits does not crit, even flat-footed.
All right, you're already knocked prone, so it doesn't matter. 26.
Hits does not crit.
Okay.
Wow. This guy's a severe encounter, isn't he, Matt?
This is moderate 6. I'm just rolling really well. That brings us
back-to-back crits are killing
Ophelia.
me, literally.
Yeah.
Benji is so much jerky at this point.
You
Oh,
are
yeah.
you are up.
I'm up.
That's my turn.
Yay!
Fair enough. Aerith, you're up, and that'll be Igra.
Alrighty, well, I can't only use 1 target on Scorching Ray, and she put all of her level 2 spells in the Scorching Ray, so... I'll use one of her
Welcome
first
to those
level
rating.
magic... I'll use one of her first level magic missiles, just to get
Okay.
3.
We are doing our best to make the prophecy of the see you later alligator come true.
So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 points of force damage.
Okay. Not a bad thing.
Alright.
Bard song?
Yeah, you
Yes,
added
that's what-
Bard's Song?
Yes, I added Bard Song to that.
Okay.
Then on Igara's turn, I'm going to use 2 I'm going to use 2 actions, or do I want to do 1? I'll use 2 actions to put Mirror Image onto Gamma,
Oh.
and
That's
then
confusing.
I will do a single action Battle Medicine on myself. What is my training on this now? Has it gone up? 10. So I can get the DC 20 now. So I'll do the DC 20 Battle Medicine check on myself automatically. And I actually need to update that. Oh, where did they take the core rulebook?
It's 2d8 plus 10. Or,
For the
No.
DC 20? Let me just check.
Yeah, I think-
I'm sorry, I
hold on.
didn't. I would normally grab my core rulebook, but my family has been getting into
Hold on.
Pathfinder Society. and
Aw,
they
that's-
have
that's
them and they've been building characters for themselves.
DC 20 will be increase the hit points regained by 10, so it'll be 2d8 plus 10.
Okay, and then I think the medic also gets me additional stuff.
Very possibly, I don't know.
So I have to quickly check that. So 2d8 plus 10. We'll say right now it's 2d8 plus an additional 5 because I'm an expert in medicine.
You can figure that out as you're doing. Avi, you're up. Benji
Well,
will be
that's
up
only
next.
one action and then
Oh,
2. Yep, we're
okay.
good. Sorry, I was just
Yeah.
miscounting. There we go. 22 hit points to myself.
Just in case, I will sustain Needle of Vengeance. And then, yeah, I don't think even I would have to roll a 14 to beat his athletics, so I don't think I'm gonna bother with that. I think I'm just gonna Electric Arc.
Okay, reflex. That is a failure.
Ooh, he fails, which means he takes all 12 electricity unless he has some kind of something.
Nope.
Hell
he,
yeah.
he seems to take all of it. He's also very, wet with horrible smelling water. So
Yes, but he did have that ability, Thunderous Tail, and I was like,
no, that's.
What if he's an electric type?
Water and electric, the worst.
Turns out he ate a thunderstone while he was in here. Someone flushed one down the toilet.
Ruh-roh. Well, he sure does. Oh, he takes 13 damage because it's Bard Song.
There you go.
13.
All right, Benji, you like.
So coming back from the fast healing, I am now at 2 HP.
And I'm gonna say he dropped you, so don't worry, you're not grabbed anymore.
That's very, very kind. I will repay his kindness with violence. I'm going to step 5 feet back. And not
Technically, it would be a crawl.
crawl. Oh, that's right, because I'm on the ground. Crawling is still one action, right?
Yes.
Cool. So I'm going to crawl 5 feet back. And with this distance, I am going to cast Telekinetic Projectile.
And for those who maybe haven't been with us for that long, what does Benji's telekinetic projectile look like?
All right. So I summon a series of cards, very much like the card tricks I always do. And as I do, they kind of spin around. You see very fancy designs on the back and beautiful art on the front. And I say, go ahead, pick a card, any card. And I shoot telekinetic projectile at him with my anime catchphrase. And I will probably miss because that's a 16.
17.
I'm afraid so.
Yeah. And even got critical, like I got a 16 attack. And like the lowest amount of damage possible. Just not my turn at all. But I'm alive.
Sorry, his favorite villain from Disney movies was the guy from The Princess and the Frog, so he loves card tricks.
Ah.
The cards.
A little 3-card money. It's like, okay, find the queen, find the queen, find the queen. Fireball.
You're no match for the power of Keith David singing.
Who is though?
It's a fair point. All right, so that brings us to old Thrasher, who is just going to he's going to make a jaw attack at Igra. Gamma, sorry. 31.
Hits, does not
Roll a
crit.
d4.
Oh, well, you're right, mirror image. Thank you. All right,
Yes, I have
so
mirror
which
image.
one is going to be the real one?
Gamma will always be 1.
All right, so I rolled a 2. Pops a mirror image.
Down to 3.
He looks very confused by this. So second attack goes down to a D3. Pops another mirror image.
Well, if
I
he
know I have to
hits-
hit still.
You
Yeah,
still
sorry.
have to hit me, Matthew. That
21
does not
will
hit.
not hit. Okay.
So I have 3 images still.
All right. And third attack. That will hit.
But it'll become a regular, so I'm be down
Yeah.
to 2 images, and that'll be 16 points of damage. All right.
Okay. Yeah, I should know that enough. I use mirror image so much. Ophelia, you're up. Aerith, you'll be up next.
All right. I am going to keep Bartsong up, and Ophelia's been kind of out of it. She's been kind of fiddling with this bow that she got, just because she's trying to remember, like, what?
It's a bit more rough than you're used to kind of construction. This is like a military kind of knoll bow. It's very light on embellishments. It's pure function over form.
You're Like, do I even remember what my dad used to teach me about how to do a... I don't know, but I'm gonna try. 23?
23, I'm afraid, will ping off of his scaly hide.
Ooh. All right, and then let's see. I would like to. I would like to frighten this crocodile. Dirge of Doom.
Oh,
Frighten 1.
he is frightened 1. I will try and add that somewhere if I can.
All of his things are -1 now, and all of our things are +1.
Okay, we'll try and make sure to remember that. Aerith, you're up, and after that will be Igora.
All right, oh god damn it, Will. 60 feet. Let me check. I should have checked this beforehand. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, you're pretty
2
sure.
actions, days. I need a will save. Don't forget, it has a -1 because of the fear.
33.
Okay, critical success.
I rolled a natural 19. I'm sorry.
Nothing matters. And then 1 action for her focus spell to deal a whopping 7 points of force damage to them.
7, you say?
Yep.
Okay. You guys are getting them down there. Will going right to nothing matters. Oh no. Igora.
All right, I'm going to, on my turn, do a 3rd level heal on myself with 2 actions to get 34 hit points back. And then with my... Ooh, that doubled the amount of hit points I had. And then with my last action, I'm going to have Gamma give it a bump.
26.
26.
That will hit with Bard Song. 7 damages.
8
or
damage
8
with Bard Song.
Ooh, he's at a nice round number.
Yeah. And then that's me.
All right, Avi, and then Benji. Oh, say again, Avi.
I said, I'm gonna do an acid arrow. 26?
That will hit. That is
Hell
a nice
yeah.
16 damage.
16 acid damage and then additional 1d6 persistent damage.
Please remind me to roll that. Oh, he's getting pretty rough.
Ooh, 20. It should be. Yes. Thank you, Ophelia.
27 and 17 acid damage.
And a d6 persistent acid damage.
You know what we should create, Will, for fun? A Bard Song token. Whenever Bard Song is up, we create this large musical note.
I could do
text.
it. We could do it. If you make the token, I
could
can implement it.
I should do that. I will.
Yeah, if you do that, I'll implement it.
All right, that was Avi's very productive turn. Benji, you are still on the ground in the mud.
Yeah.
You did find that one solitary gold coin, though, that someone dropped.
I'm rich.
In friends.
I might be dying, but
Friends.
I'm rich.
In friendship.
I'll get you back after.
It's A-okay. Do we end the healing hymn song? Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I'm at like few HPs. That's okay. I am. How badly beat does he look? This alligator.
Ooh, he looks like maybe like a fifth of his health.
Is left? Okay. Do I want to risk that?
He's starting to look a little antsy.
You know what? Screw it. It's only 1 action. I'm going to cast a brand new focus spell. I'm going to pull out a fancy new card in a secondary deck, a secret deck, if you will. I pull it out, flip it around. You see a really cool Harrow deck card. And it's got like this really cool looking star on it. And as I grab it, my eyes start to burn with fire. And the card starts to morph into a star. And I cast Force Bolt, which should be at 2nd level. Not 1. So that would be 2d4 plus 3 damage. Probably have to re-roll that.
Yeah, add just 1 more d4. And then
Yeah.
1 more d4 plus 1.
Bard
Yeah.
Song.
And there you go. Perfect.
Oh,
so that's
so-
a bonus 4 and 1 more damage for the Bard Song. So that is a total of 10.
Nice, round 10.
Yeah, so that's 10 damage for 1 action. And with that, as I throw it from the ground and it blasts him, I am going to get very, very, very mad. I'm going to telekinetic projectile again.
Benji rages. You're a barbarian this
On the
whole
ground.
time.
Oh, I'm so cross. Oh my.
I would like to get upset. Oh, with attack of 31, I hit for. Oh gosh, that didn't heighten at all, did it?
Nine damage.
Oh no, I guess
let
it
me
did
check.
heighten.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
2d6. You just didn't roll amazingly.
Yeah.
You rolled
2d6, so it's 9 with the bard song. I do the 9 damage, and that's my turn.
All right, and you see the card. For a second, you look like it's going to hit another one of his like gnarly little bits of crocodile hide, but it manages to slip right into a previous cut, and the magic sizzles and sparks, and like a quiver goes through the whole crocodile, and he kind of like you sort of almost see his mental process in that this is no longer worth the effort, and he is going to use all his actions to just run back into the water and submerge and disappear.
I'd like to take my opportunity attack, Matthew.
You certainly can.
I love how Will is like, no mercy.
No
only
mercy, Ugaracy. It's like I'm a
Yeah.
gunslinger with a warlock. Natural 20
Oh my god.
for 24 sonic damage.
Jesus.
Okay, you manage to, as he tries to escape, you manage to knock Old Thrasher into unconsciousness.
We're dragging him. Choco walks over, grabs them with their beak, and starts dragging them back into the hut.
We all go into the hut. Up it's Pizza Hut.
You can't doubt Pizza the Hut, but I don't know what that chicken's gonna outdo to that alligator.
Out Pizza the Hut.
I have no desire to get in that hut. No, sir.
No, I that's going to be our healing hut.
Yeah, that's-
Honestly, for the best,
Translated,
I need
unspeakable atrocities.
I guess while we're in there, while Igor is healing everybody, can I make a crafting check to make everybody a cool necklace using one of the teeths?
Oh, hell yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Though I should point out too, also, you guys may not want to spend a whole lot of time in here because this crocodile has been soaking in foul-smelling water, and you are now in an enclosed space with him.
That's fine.
And he is
just-
dead.
We'll heal up, and then once we clear the next hut, that will become the healing hut.
Wait, can we prestidigitate that so that we don't have to be around the smelly?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah!
Alright, so 20.
Press the
Which
digitate.
I appreciate
40.
it. Before any healing, I'm rocking 2 HPs.
You
So-
guys, by the
68.
necklace, the crocodile tooth necklace that is made, you guys get +1 to friendship.
All right.
It is a useless stat because everyone knows the true magic is chronomancy.
So
Interesting.
68 hit points for everyone. Does that put everyone back up to full?
Damn.
Yes, sir.
Yay. All right.
Does that also remove my wounded condition?
Yes.
Perfect.
All right. Well, let's take the next hut and turn it into a murder hut. Come on, team.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I got the gold coin, so next time we get sippy juice, it's on your boy.
All right, as you guys
It's your boy,
approach
Benji
this,
Gold.
yeah, if you guys want, I'll just let you know there's like no traps or anything. If you want to advance to the edge of the other end of the second bridge, just so you guys, I don't know if you can then see the hut better. This hut looks ready to fall into the swamp with a hard shove.
Oh.
A thick tarp hangs over the entrance, concealing the interior from view, and smoke billowing from a vent in the roof indicates a fire is burning inside.
A hard
This
shove,
is-
you say?
This is where I wish I had a barbarian with the Kool-Aid Man feet.
What if I used telekinetic maneuver to shove?
You certainly could try.
Or is that just block
You know what?
text?
I'm also going to remove the initiative order. Yeah, you could certainly try. And is everyone positioned? Oh, we lost.
We lost Zoe.
We lost to Zoe.
Zoe.
Everyone, I apologize. Our cameras are going to be messed up for a second.
Yeah. While you're doing that, I'm going to head really fast.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, it's a good time for it.
We'll take a short break. I'm going to get Zoe back into this meeting. While we're on that break, we're going to talk about some of the fun stuff that's happening on this channel coming up. For example, After the League of Amazing Adventurers is done, we have Campaign 2 for what I'm just going to be calling Tabletop Rules from now on, just because branding. We have our Campaign 2. It's going to be a Western. It's going to be fun. It's going to be rootin', tootin', and shootin'. And literally none of the characters are good. It's become an evil campaign.
Oh, why would you say that, Will?
Because none of the characters are good.
My character's goal is very noble.
Yeah, it's a noble goal, but the way you're going about it ain't a good way.
That doesn't
That's
make them
debatable.
evil necessarily. That could make them neutral.
Yeah, but like
I'm a druid.
none of our characters
aspire
have
to be
been put on the good spectrum
neutral.
yet.
No.
No, we are.
My
are
gut tells
definitely-
me maybe.
It is definitely interesting. Oh right, I have to get the passcode too. Sorry, y'all. It's been a little bit of time since I've had to do this.
No worries. We appreciate all your efforts, Will.
But yeah,
And
so we
McKenna,
have that,
we
and then for the
appreciate you
space
too.
campaign, y'all, for our 5e campaign, because yes, we play multiple systems on this channel. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be fun. We have a slime person. We have a cat centaur. We have
Meow.
a bunny girl.
We like animals.
We really do. Oh,
Zoe, your hair is like a majestic mane.
It's good.
It's
hair.
big. It's big. Okay.
all right.
Did we find new? Did we cross anything?
We crossed
took a
some
little break.
bridges.
Okay, we crossed bridges safely.
Yes, we crossed bridges safely.
Bridge over troubled
Do
waters.
I need to control Ophelia?
Yeah.
Okay.
For 5 minutes.
Okay. Welcome to the Strength of Thousands RTS edition. But yeah. So yeah, we have that space game coming up. And then on Thursday nights, we're going to have a Pathfinder Society show happening for a while. And then we might do the Kingmaker campaign on Thursday nights, which is going to be centered around a group of people building up a kingdom from nothing.
But let me ask you this, Will.
Yes, Matt.
Could we also make a queen?
Yeah, you could. It could be a king, a queen maker, or a royalty maker in general. I guess, like, what would be the they them? What would be the gender neutral version of like king or queen? Monarch
Sovereign.
maker, sovereign maker.
Interesting. Does is sovereign not? I'm sorry. Is monarch not gender neutral?
Yeah, it is.
It
But
is.
yeah, no, we're saying like opposed to kingmaker or queen maker, the
Mhm.
neutral term would be sovereign maker perhaps, or monarch maker.
Monarch
I
maker.
like
sounds
monarch
like.
maker, but now my brain's going like the monarch from. Yeah.
Yeah.
The mighty monarch.
The mighty monarch, whatever. I'm rubber, you're glue. Look, whatever's up here, it's just 3 hamsters. They're all dead and they got knives. It's a circus shit show up
I
there.
just play someone with the vigilante class in Kingmaker and be a monarch who during the day you rule and during the night you rule the streets with an iron fist.
I
kinda just
that would be
wanna
very
live
tiring.
Yeah, I kind of want to just
When
live
would you
my
sleep?
best dumb Disney life and just be a champion. Just come in like neutral good champion, going, I will make the perfect home for all my friends to live. Friendship, yay,
That'd be
paladin.
fun.
Yeah.
Is there a way I can gauge, like, how difficult it would be to push this thing over with something like telekinetic maneuver?
I mean, general perception check might give you a assistant.
I'll do a little discern secrets with that just to see. Perception. 29.
I'll say this. What you can see seems pretty ramshackle, but you do note that as ramshackle as it is, you can't actually see inside of it. And you would think that if the material was so kind of like shoddy, you'd think you'd be able to see in it a little easier. So obviously there might be stuff you can't see.
Are there any holes in the wall?
No. There is a tarp entrance and a hole in the roof that smoke is coming out of.
Damn. I was thinking to myself for a second, okay, if we were to make, what's the building made out of, Matt?
It is made,
Is it like a mud brick or just like a regular brick?
I would say it's mud, kind of mud brick and loose stone.
All right. I mean, if we could make like a little peephole for Ophelia, and she could do the sonic boom nuke that she did to those gremlins way back when.
Yeah, I just want to. Can I just like toss make like a ball of sonic energy and just kind of like basketball it in there?
Kobe.
Unfortunately, you have to be able to see the space you're trying to place your fulcrum of sonic explosion at.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can I just Horizon Thundersphere the shit out of that room? Just throw it in blindly and see what happens?
I mean, you could open the tarp and you could see if you get the highest initiative.
Yeah, I think
How tall
that's
is the
gonna be
building?
the best move here.
How tall is the building?
Yeah.
I'd say the building is probably about a single story high. It's tall enough that you could all probably walk in without have to like duck. It's like a small little like cabin of stone.
So I can make Gamma very big for about a minute.
Kaiju frog.
So hear me out.
Bum,
Benji
bum,
climbs
bum,
up Gamma to get onto roof.
Oh,
Benji
no.
rains hell in through smoke hole.
Y'all, I just want to say we don't even know if the person living in here is not a threat. We're just ready to kill him, y'all.
Yeah.
Or hostages.
We're
Who
here
the
for
hostages?
vigilante justice. I mean, the last time we used AoE in a room full of enemies, it worked out fine. No one innocent got
We
hurt.
almost killed Benji.
Almost is
Maybe
the keyword.
let's just knock. Maybe let's just knock. Maybe
Oh,
let's
yeah.
just go over there.
It's a tarp, mind you.
We
I'm gonna
can
knock
get
on
the
that tarp.
Flump, flump, flump,
Yeah.
flump.
Thwap, 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 thwap.
Hello?
All right,
Thwap,
so
thwap, thwap, thwap.
quick question.
Mhm.
Are you guys in any way trying to make yourselves quiet outside?
Yes,
Yes.
Does anyone want to roll a stealth check?
I can certainly try.
I mean, I gotta roll one for Choco, and so I'm going to keep you like in the back. That's okay with you?
Yeah.
So there's Ophelia with a 21. Gamma. Natural 20.
Here's where all of our high rolls will go. Good
God.
lord.
Yep.
15 for Choco.
Keep in mind, I prescribe to the idea, because it doesn't come up in a lot of games I play, that stealth is sort of a group activity.
Mm-hmm.
That way
Unless you
one
roll a
will
nat one.
roll. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then someone has kicked a bucket. Clank, 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 clank.
Look around, there wasn't a bucket there before.
Or suddenly a well spontaneously appears with an old skeleton with metal armor on it and an arrow, and someone walks up and twists the arrow, and the skeleton falls down, and someone yells at you, "Fool of a toque!" Or yourself in and save us your stupidity.
Would we say this door is sufficiently blocked?
Well, once I was going to have Gamma open it, and I was going to turn him giant when I did.
I want to go up on the roof.
All right. Well, either way.
You want to climb up on the roof?
Yeah. I thought, yeah, me and
I don't-
Benji could go on the roof.
Yeah.
All right, what is the plan here, guys? Before you open the tarp, what is the plan?
Good question. Why don't we do a small party split where Ophelia and I climb up the building, get to the smokestack, and look in. I'm half Ifrit. I can almost look through fire and smoke anyway. We can just look down there and see what's actually happening. And if it is like there's the big bad, then we can do a signal and then you can do whatever you're gonna do.
Well, we know that the mean dwarf is in here, so we gotta kill them anyway.
Oh, we know the mean dwarf's in here. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Keep in
this
mind,
is-
they said the mean dwarf was mean because they didn't think he was trustworthy.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a good thing.
I mean, if a criminal thinks you're untrustworthy, you're pretty untrustworthy. So like, murder.
Yeah.
Or you're
All right, so what is the
Anyway,
plan?
Let's just open the tarp.
Yeah, I'm going to make Gamma big, and then we will open the tarp with hopefully Gamma blocking the door.
Okay. Will, as I don't know if I can do this. Can you delete the door then? I guess.
Yeah, I can delete the door.
So you guys can see inside.
Yeah, I just got to get to the dynamic lighting layer, and then I got to click the select tool, and then I got to delete it.
All right, and I think I still have to move them off the GM layer. So give me a quick second. I can do it all at once.
Gamma is going
Okay.
there.
So yeah, we are then going to roll initiative. As you guys could, though I do want to describe this kind of scene as you guys, Gamma kind of, I guess, nudges the tarp open with his nose. You guys see as you kind of open the tarp, 4 Grippleys dressed in bright, interesting colors, like acrobat uniforms. Like, they don't look like that, sadly. They all kind of turn to look at you, like, and a dwarf.
there's 5 of them.
There are 4 Gripply skirmishers, though they are acrobats, and a dwarf con artist. So,
Could have just act them when we.
Yeah, give me 1 second to get Ophelia up and running, and now give me 1 second to get Aerith up and running.
yeah, this is going to be a little slow. There's a lot of moving parts in this.
That's not bad.
No, I mean Will's for the most part.
Oh damn! I wasted a critical on initiative, but I did it.
I don't think criticals are ever wasted unless they are literally a thing you can't do. Like, I'm going to try and punch the door open. It is made of 10 feet of
PJ,
stone.
Did you have your token
Crit-
clicked on?
I did. I don't know why it's not responding, but I did.
Well, what did you roll? We can
At
just...
30.
Third.
Yeah, I rolled a nat 20 for a 30.
Yeah, so if you can click on your token again and roll it again, it will just edit it on the tracker.
Okay. Boop.
Doo doo be doo.
All right, I think that's everyone. So I'm going to...
Yep.
Boop.
I've edited
There we
Benji's
go.
already.
All right. First up is actually the shitty dwarf.
All the more reason
The
to want to
shitty
murder him.
dwarf.
All right. He's going to look at this big frog in the door. Looks at his. He does seem to like take a second to assess the situation. He looks at the giant frog blocking the door. He looks at his 4 companions. Tilts his head, kind of grimaces a little bit. Looks back at the frog and whips out a heavy crossbow. And he is not going to advance towards the door. And he is just going to shoot Gamma like 3 times with a heavy crossbow. Actually, pardon me, reload. twice.
How?
Hmm?
How is he going to? Is it a repeating? Oh no.
No, he's gonna shoot, reload, and then shoot.
Okay, so shoot, reload, shoot. He already had the weapon drawn.
Or
Well, he had it loaded already,
Okay.
and it was sitting on the bed next to him. So he's gonna 31, really crappy damage though.
31 will hit.
For 2 damage. He's going to then reload, and then fire a second one. 28.
For 6.
6. And then he's going to have to spend his first action next turn reloading. But that's Kobold. Benji, you're up. And I'm going to start adding dots to the skirmishers.
Okay. I am going to. Let's see if I'm. Can I look through Gamma if I go right there?
Oh, yeah. You can always see through companions unless there's some extenuating circumstances. Like
Can-
they are billowing smoke.
Perfect.
Oh, that's thunder.
From this angle, from my distance, can I hit the dwarf with a throwing card?
I'd say sure.
Okay, cool. Well, in that case, let's see. Since I've done,
I also don't like the dwarf very much.
yeah, screw this guy. I believe I've definitely had enough time to get my spell strike back. So, with that, I'm going to spell strike a card with. Where did I put it? There we go. Sudden Bolt.
Ooh.
So I guess I'm gonna roll to hit first. Actually, wait. Can I withhold my action until the possibility of a bard song?
Holding an action takes 2 actions.
Oh, so it would be holding 2 actions. I couldn't do 2 actions. Got it. Okay. In that case,
You
we're just gonna-
could delay until after Ophelia.
Oh, delay would be perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, that would just, admittedly, that would mean you would then always go after Ophelia.
Oh, I see. You know what? I am just going to then do a small setup. Let's do instead. Okay, I'm gonna do Ray of Frost. It's gonna be a 22 to hit.
Okay, Ray of Frost, you say?
Mm-hmm.
22 against Cobol. He will kind of roguelike dodge out of the way, sort of.
That's fair, and that will end my turn.
He's like, cool customer, I see. All right, that brings us to the first of the Gripply skirmishers, with the green one in the back, who's going to like start to do some weird kind of poses and like go hup 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 hup, and he is going to run over to the red guy next to the little fire pit, and he is going to use the assistance of his friend to make an athletics check or acrobatics check, and they are going to do a cheerleader handstand thing, and he is going to not get fully out, but he is going to grab the opening on the top of the thing, and then with an athletics check, 17, yep, he will pull himself up onto the roof, but that is his whole turn. He is now on the roof.
Is this actually in their tactics?
No, but they are acrobats. And you guys keep wanting to make kill boxes, so I'm going to obviously come up with tactics to try and counter that. So just so you can see the difference, the green guy is now on the roof above the fire pit, so he is no longer inside the building. That goes to the next Gripply summoner, or not Gripply summoner, that's Igra. He is going to.
Oh God.
He's going to move here, and he's just going to attack Gamma with. He whips out a nasty kukri. So he's going to make a kukri attack. 23 against Gamma.
Hits.
10 slashing damage.
Take 10.
Just 1 second. And I'm going to need a fort save from Gamma, as you notice there's something black and slick on the blade.
28.
That will succeed. You resist the Baneback poison. But then he goes in for another attack. He misses. All right. Next will be the purple one in the back. He is going to shoot Gamma with a composite short bow. But he is under his range increment, so he's going to get like a -2 to this, I think.
Mm-hmm.
31.
Hits does not crit.
All right, so 8 piercing and another fort save for another Baneback poison.
Okay.
No, wonderful success. That's a critical success. So I don't think there's a critical success though.
There's not.
And second one, nope. Third, no, definitely not. All right. Did I press the button? I did not press the button. Ophelia, you're up.
All right,
and
we got
Igor,
that.
you'll be up after the next Gripply.
Bard song token, and let's throw one of big kaboomies in there.
It's a 10-foot burst, right?
Yeah.
If you go, so you
Which
can't get.
technically includes.
You can't.
It is a sphere.
Yeah. So if you put it here, you can get them all except for the big guy, but that's fine because you're still getting 4 targets.
Yes. Because technically, this is the thing with like AoE spells. You don't have to focus them on the ground. They could literally be like 5 feet off the ground. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So if
sounds
you
good.
want, so throw that up there. Let's see what your DC is.
Cool. Do I need to roll it or are you back?
Let's see. It should be fine.
All right. So that's going to be a fort save of 22. You say.
2d10.
All right. Just checking if they have anything.
You're doing this at level 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does say level 2. All right, so fort save for all the Grippleys. So I will just roll first. This is for the red one. Fails. This is going to be for the green one. Crit fails. This is going to be, poor guy on the roof thought he was getting away. The blue guy fails, and the purple guy. Ooh, crit fails.
Ooh.
You're doing this at level 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Crit failure, double damage, and deafened for a minute, and stunned.
Okay, so that's going to be 13
To 26.
for...
It would be 14.
Yeah. All right, so red guy is
Oh,
going to
right.
take 14 damage. It's going to take me a minute to do all these numbers. Give me a moment, guys.
That was a regular. Which one was the red one? Was the first?
Yeah, red one failed but not critically failed. So he's deafened. He's deafened for 1 round, and he takes the 13. Green crit
14.
fail, so he's going to take. Yeah, he's going to take 28 for the other guy. You know what? Actually, I should do this on the ones on the map. Otherwise, I'm going to get really confused. Blue just was a normal failure. So that's going to be
Deafened. 14.
And purple is going to be the same as green because they also crit fail. And that means green and purple are also stunned 1. So they lose 1 action next turn. So that was a pretty effective turn there, Ophelia. Sadly not as effective as previous times where you just killed an entire room. But, you know, things get harder as levels go up. Next up is the blue guy who is stunned 1. He only has 2 actions this turn. He is going to move. And what is the check I need to make to get through the space, Will?
It is a DC 22 acrobatics check.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Does deafened affect acrobatics?
No.
Okay. 25.
They
So
can get through.
now, is that part of a single movement or is it a separate action to do that?
To tumble through is its own action.
Okay, so he uses his remaining action for that turn to get to, I guess, here.
Okay.
All right, that brings us then to Igra himself.
Alrighty then. In that case, turn action number 1 will be for Gamma to striking belly bump the one in front of him. 31.
That will be the blue one.
No, the red one.
Oh, sorry, the red one. Yeah, that will hit, but not crit.
Okay, 9 damage.
9 damage.
Then I'm going to give Choco 2 actions.
Ooh,
Choco's
okay.
going to run to there. And then they are going to attempt to have some frog.
The blue one?
Yeah.
Or the red one?
The blue one. So 20 flat-footed on the blue.
Because flat-footed, you hit.
Okay, so 21 then, and then 9 piercing damage from the beak.
Okay. 9 piercing. That's going to be...
That, and then with my...
Amazingly, you're keeping their health coordinated, which is kind of funny.
And then with my final action, Igara is going to protect companion Choco.
Okay.
And that's me.
All right, that brings us to Avi Avi.
All right, we're gonna step here. We're gonna Needle of Vengeance the dwarf against Gamma. And then with my final action, let's do Little Diviner's Sight for. Let's do Benji. So I'm gonna roll a d20, and if you want to use it, you can.
Ooh, an 18.
Oh.
That was a good focus spell point.
I might just
All right,
use that.
that brings us to Aerith.
Aerith is going to Scorching Ray.
Ooh, how many?
I think she's spending all 3 actions for it.
On which one?
Well, it's separate attacks.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, though admittedly, yeah, you have line of sight of 3 people.
Yeah, so, well, 4.
Kinda
because
limited.
1, 2, 3.
Oh wait, yeah, the door is right there. Gamma's bulk is just blocking it.
Yeah. So,
Gamma.
15 to hit blue.
15?
Yeah.
No.
Sorry, 16.
No.
Is that right?
Blue one of the ones.
Sorry? Oh, I think we lost
Is
Zoe
blue
again.
one of the ones that's stunned.
Oh, no, it was the other 2 that are stunned.
Right.
Blue and red managed to escape.
All right,
the
this
stun.
is going to be on red.
19.
19,
Nope.
and this is on the dwarf. 22, so 23.
This poor dwarf. Actually, that will not hit the dwarf.
Okay. And that's
He dodges to the other way, like, oh, we got some
that's
chillin'
his
spice
turn.
now.
Yeah, what did she even roll? She did not roll the best. Yeah, she did not roll well, so that'll happen. That's her turn.
All right, this is going to go back to the top of the round with Kobo, who's looking around. He really seems like he is, every time it comes to his turn, he seems like he's trying to make a stock of the situation, like see which way things are leaning. But he does see all the Gripplies are still up, and the 2 of them have managed to escape the hut. He also doesn't know what Needle of Vengeance does. So he's just gonna spend an action to reload his heavy crossbow, and then he is going to shoot at Gamma. He's gonna have to make that will save.
Yep.
Yeah.
18. He's gonna fail.
6 points of mental, I believe, right, McKenna?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. God, why does he have so much health? Dun, 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 dun. And he's gonna shoot a heavy crossbow at Gamma. 33.
Hits and crits this time.
And no, that wouldn't work. He does have sneak attack, but I assume that's just for his melee.
No, if he could have used like a feint action to make Gamma
Well, no,
flat-footed to get sneak attack, but yeah.
He just has sneak attack that he does extra damage against flat-footed creatures, but you're not flat-footed to him.
No. If he would have feinted me with a deception, yes, but
so he is then going to spend his last action to just reload his heavy crossbow again so he can start shooting start of the turn. Benji, you're up.
Okay, so I think I'm going to take that 18, and I'm going to use 2 actions to spell strike Kobo,
The dwarf.
the dwarf. Now, with the 18 from the dive phase or from the thing, that would give me with the bard song. Let's see, 34 to hit.
That will exactly crit.
Hell yeah.
Yes, then this is going to be
Hell yeah.
oh
Focus
spell
point
strike.
well spent.
Spell strike on his face. Okay, this is gonna be. I'm so excited, y'all. This is gonna be the last level 3 spell I have for the day. It's gonna be 3rd level sudden bolt on my card at his face. Hold on, I gotta. Do I put it in the? You know, I'll click the button. We'll double it later. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so oof, that's not good. That's 9 damage, I guess. Oh no, that would be on the crit of doubles. That would be 10 damage.
Plus Bard Song.
Yeah,
So 12 damage in total.
yeah. So 12 for the card and the spell now. Now, I believe Sudden Bolt normally has to have a saving throw. On a crit, I believe doesn't they like they take their success one step worse or
Yes.
something? Yeah. Cool.
If you just
let me
click
make
on
this-
Sudden Bolt.
Yeah, it's only at level 2. I want to make it a 3rd level. I don't know how to. Do that.
We'll just have to manually add the dice to it.
Okay, so it should be going up. So it should be like 5d12 normally.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Or at this point, it should be 5d12. All right. Oh crap. So add another d12 to that. I can roll that now, and he's got a basic saving throw reflex 22.
And his result will be 1 lower.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a critical failure.
Yeah. So add. Do you want me to roll the extra d12, PJ?
Yeah, I want you to do that, and then we'll double that and add it to the 34.
Well, no, the 34 is the base damage that you got. You rolled really well. You rolled
Oh shit.
really, really well. So that'll be 36 plus Bard Song 37 to 67. 74.
67. 74 total.
All right.
crap.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Hold
Hell
on.
yeah.
74, you said?
Yep.
74 piercing and shocking damage, electric damage.
All right.
Yeesh.
He's still standing.
God damn.
Then with the last, let me know this is petty. With the last action I have, I'm going to spend my last focus point, I believe that I have, to just do Force Bolt one more time
Oh,
against
yeah.
him.
Okay.
Do it.
So it's an automatic hit. It's 2d4 plus 2 plus 1 for the Bard Song. So that would be 2d4 plus 3, I think. Okay.
You want me to roll that, or do you want to roll that?
Yeah, I'll roll it. All right, so it's a total of 8 damage.
All right.
So you dealt 80 damage in one
He's still
round.
standing.
What? 80? That boy is thick. What the
He is a
hell?
thick dwarf. He
He's
is
a
he is
thickums.
committed to life.
We are level 6.
That's
Also,
a
you
good
guys
point.
are really focusing on the dwarf. I find that kind of funny.
Well,
That
look, I'm
brings
not
us-
going to fight the Ninja Turtles, okay? I'm going to fight the evil guy.
That brings us to the Gripply, who is on the roof. Who's going to like do some poses, and then he is going to leap down from the roof.
Cool.
They actually have, what is it called? A special ability, a special jumpy ability. Springing jump.
Okay.
They can ignore difficult terrain and may move up to 10 feet instead of 5 feet with the step action, but that's
that
not
doesn't save him
relevant.
from fall damage, Matt.
No. Yeah, so he's going to take what, 2d6?
Falling off the
D6,
roof or
D6 for every 5 feet.
Yeah,
Oh.
7 damage. All right.
Break their
Um,
ankles.
Math. He is going to land next to Benji, though.
That's
He's
Avi.
gonna. Oh, is it?
That's me.
Okay. Well, he's gonna land next to Avi,
Yeah.
and he's gonna slash at the little bat with the kukri.
Oh, no. Oh, he misses.
All right, and that's his whole turn because he was one of the ones who got the stunned.
Oh,
Nice.
about to get flanked.
That brings us to Red, who's kind of content to just do what he's doing. Red is just going to do a bunch of slashes at Gama with the kukri. So 20, nope.
20 will hit. He's flat-footed.
Oh, that's true. So that's 7. Give me a fort save, please.
Did he reapply the poison?
It just plus Baneback poison. I think the poison comes from them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Check their items. If they drop Baneback poison.
They do not.
Okay, then yeah, that just.
They are Baneback Gripply. They are a cursed breed of Gripply that are specifically have poison in their blood, in their skin. Oh, that's a critical success.
Nice.
Good job. That is going to be second to Kukri attack. 26.
Hits.
Another fort save.
And 5 damage. Sorry, I'm just having to keep track of
Yep.
my health.
No worries. I feel you. Success. Yeah, it's not very strong poison, and that's going to be a failure.
That will fail.
All right, that brings us to the purple one, who glares at the dwarf with his free action. Now this guy only has 2 actions this turn. He's going to run up to here, and is also going to make 1 slash at Gamma with the kukri. 32.
Crits.
What a jerk.
12 slashing damage and another fort save.
The thing that's a shame is the fact that they're not having to reapply
Success.
the poison. Because if they were having to reapply the poison, I could AO them when they were doing it.
Yeah, in fact, well, the poison is just on everything they do. It's on their short bows. It's on their kukris.
Yeah, then that's just their ability. Yeah, they're not reapplying that.
Oh, Will.
Yeah.
For the the red guy, how many times did he hit Gamma?
Twice.
Twice, and you are flat-footed?
Yes, they're all three of all the strikes that I've hit. You've hit me 3 times with flat-foot. Would you like to have your
Okay.
sneak attack damage to that?
Technically, it's wily attack.
Same difference.
So I'm just going to roll the 3d6 then, rather than 1d6 3 times.
Yep.
Extra 11 damage to Gamma.
Fair enough. I'm still
That brings us to Ophelia. You hear lots of wet, slicey sounds as poor Gamma is being carved into.
I really don't like that. I'm gonna keep Bard Song up. I am also going to let's throw a Dirge of Doom at these guys. They're all feared.
What's the range on that?
30.
That range is gonna be 30.
Is it a burst or is it just an aura from you?
It is. I don't think it's specified. It literally just says foes in the area are frightened 1.
All right. It should be noted that Blue will not be affected because he is deafened.
Hmm.
The
But it was
others
only
were
for-
no long. He hasn't had a turn yet
Oh, I was about
since
to
he's
say.
been deafened.
Okay.
I don't think. He's right after you.
yeah, Blue's right.
Everybody but Blue is.
Frightened 1. All right. So you got 1 action left because I'm assuming you're keeping Bard Song up.
And then we're going to do a
Oh no.
make
Catchy tune.
So-
Okay.
performance check against their will DCs, and if I succeed, then they lose speed.
Okay.
Dance. They want to dance.
Fair enough.
And the
All right. That will be Will. Okay, so 19.
Great.
So they have to. Do they roll against that, or is
no,
this
it's
against
their
their
will.
will?
It's against their will DC, so it's whatever their will save is plus 10.
Amazingly, their will is +9, so that's going to be a 19. So exactly what you needed.
Success.
Now,
Great.
I don't think that's going to catch the dwarf though.
No, it's a 30-foot ammunition.
Yeah. So green, green, purple, and red all lose 5 feet.
All right.
And that's my turn.
All right, that brings us to blue. Blue sees he can't hear you, but he seems like you're doing a lot of stuff. So blue is actually going to turn and start making attacks on you, Ophelia.
That's a mistake.
First kukri attack, 24 to hit Ophelia. All right, so that is going to be 8 slashing damage, and I need you to make me a fort save.
That failed. Right?
That is unfortunately going to fail. So that is going to be 1d4 poison damage and stupefied 1 for stage 1 of the poison.
Oh man.
So I believe that means at the end of each of your turns, you'll get to save again.
Yes.
And I imagine that effect is going to happen on your turn.
Okay. Are you gonna roll for?
I'm not going to do the damage right now. Second kukri attack, 24, and I don't think I can poison you twice.
No.
So another 9 slashing damage. And will 20 hit you?
No.
Okay, so just another 9 slashing damage, and that's Blue's turn. Igor, it is your turn. Avi, you'll be up next.
Alrighty, well, I unfortunately did not almost go down that round, so in that case, we are going to pop another heal for 39 more hit points. And then Gamma will do a striking belly bump on Blue to hopefully get their attention back. How does a 21 flat-footed sound?
Is he? Oh yeah, he's flat-footed. 21 flat-footed will hit.
Okay, that's 11 points of sonic damage.
Okay. All right.
And that's
Blue is what I like to use to say is bloodied,
nice, and
which
that's my
means
turn.
under half. All right, Avi, you're up, and Aerith will be up next.
Our sustaining vengeance needle. And let's do a little electrical arc on the 2 froggies right next to me. Just kind of like a bam bam.
Goes down and then down under you to catch the one behind you. Okay, grip, please. So we'll roll for green first.
Yeah. Oh,
Just succeeds.
meets it exactly.
Wait, but he's frightened.
Oh!
Oh, he is frightened, so he just fails then. Thank you for reminding me. And the other one does succeed, though, even with the frightened. And Blue wouldn't be frightened anyway because he couldn't hear the dirge.
Yeah, so Blue will take that.
12 to the 1.
Takes 12
All right.
and Blue takes 6.
12, you say. Okay. That's a pretty hefty hit on green. And 6 to Blue. Okay. That brings us to Aerith, and then next up will be the dwarf.
Aerith is going to electric arc green and blue with 2 actions.
Okay. All right, we'll do this again then. Reflex for green.
Yeah.
Success. Reflex for blue. No.
Nice. So 10 damage to blue and 5 damage to green.
Oof, blue's
And
freaking
then
pretty
she's
rough.
going to use her focus spell to deal 7 damage to green.
Hanging on by a thread. All right.
That's Aerith's turn.
That is going to be then Kobol.
Matt Coble.
Did he? Yeah, he loaded his
reloaded.
cross. All right.
Yep.
He's going to then take 1 shot at Gamma with his
Will
heavy
save.
crossbow. Yes, thank you for reminding me. We'll save.
No worries. Gamma has the buff
28.
on him, so.
Yeah. Heavy crossbow bolt. 33.
Crits for 14.
All right. And then he's going to spend his remaining 2 actions to draw out a lesser elixir of life and then drink it.
What a jerk.
That's our loot, you asshole.
He is an asshole.
Well,
Look,
he does
Pokemon
take
rules state
3
you can't use potions in the final fight, okay? It's bullshit.
This is not a final fight.
I mean, for him it will be.
Yeah.
He does take 3 mental damage, so jot that down.
Oh, does he?
Yep.
Yes. It's a basic will save, so if they fail it, they take half.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a sec real quick.
All things are possible with our Lord and Savior, Mental Spike. So write that down.
He gains 18 hit points back.
What a jerk.
Well, hopefully he has another one of those on him so that we can get some.
And
value
sorry, how much
for
was
healing.
the needle?
3.
3? Thanks.
So
Yeah,
he
good. Now it's a
added
nice round number.
15 back. Huh.
Yeah. And that was his whole turn. Benji.
Okay, so I am going to. I think I'm going to cast a cantrip. Yeah, they can probably hit him with telekinetic projectile from here.
Who are we talking about?
Sorry, Kobo. This
Probably.
dude. Yeah. It looks like looking at the spells, like my cantrips haven't been updated.
I thought I updated those.
It says they're level 2, and they only get a +3 to damage. It should be, I think, 3d6 + 4.
For telekinetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have it. It's adding your intelligence modifier.
Yeah, which should be it's an 18, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it should be a 4.
Yeah, that should be rolling correctly. If you
Hmm.
click on it, because I have a macro set up so it's your current level.
Oh, I see. I see what's
Oh,
happening. Okay, cool.
Wait a
cool.
minute, that's why
Let's see what's
I haven't
happening.
updated that. Okay, there you go. Just click on it. It should work now.
All right. So, and Bard Song is still on, correct?
Yeah.
Awesome.
No. Oh, it was
Okay, so that would be 25 to hit Kobo.
That will hit.
Okay. It still looks like it's about a D6 short. There we go. I just saw the bonus
Yeah, there
pop
we go. I
in.
just
There we
fixed
go.
it.
Thank you so much.
I have
Sorry,
to
what-
remember to do it. in
Which
a
one am I
specific
looking at
spot.
then for the damage?
Before considering words Bard Song, it should be 15. So with Bard Song, it should be 16.
Okay, so we're doing the second roll then.
Yeah,
Yes.
the second roll is
Okay.
the correct spell. Sorry, Matt. I didn't have it
No.
coded in the
I
right
just wanted
spot.
to check. We appreciate everything you do, Will.
Absolutely. I mean, I would not be able to do
Every time
any
I
of
mess
this.
up, you say that, and it makes me feel terrible.
Oh,
Why?
No, we are appreciating all the extra work you are doing for us.
Yeah.
Coding is hard, y'all.
it is though. I that's why I just GM and do theater of the mind, y'all. I don't have the everything. I don't have the anything to like roll d20.
But you have one action remaining, I think.
Yes, and I think for that, can I do a tumble through action to move diagonally 5 feet so they cannot flank Avi Avi?
You wouldn't need to.
Yeah, you can just
Oh, that's right,
walk.
'cause I'm not-
You can just
yeah.
walk.
Yeah, you just walk there.
I'm not being attacked. Well, I'm gonna use my last action to move right here, so that.
All right.
Or did I just force us to get flanked because there's still a line through?
No,
You
you're
could
fine.
just guy. You could
That brings
We're
us
fighting
to
back to back.
Back
To
that's right,
green.
back to back.
Green is going to. Did we go through Avi's turn already?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just do. I have short.
We were very
turns.
quick.
Yeah.
Oh, then I should have rolled. I'm going to need a fort save from you then to see if you got over the poison.
I didn't get.
It was
poisoned.
Ophelia who got poisoned.
Oh, okay, thank you. Oh, good.
I'm
Yeah.
just like, when
All
did
right.
I get poisoned?
Sorry,
Right now.
I'm thinking to the next 2 minutes now.
Mhm.
Kukri attack on Avi Avi.
That
24.
does hit, but also consider Blood Vendetta.
Ooh.
Love that spell.
All right, so you're
Ignore
both
the
going to
attack
take
roll.
some damage here. That's going to definitely hit. So that is going to be a will.
Is Blood Vendetta?
It's
a will
not.
save or
It's
is
not
it-
coded right
Oh.
when you drag and drop it in roll 20.
Okay.
Cool. Then a
So it's just the
29
will
to hit.
save.
30.
Well, he only had 2 health left. But I'm going to need a fort save from you, though, for the poison.
Yes. 32.
Yes.
That is a success. All right, that moves us directly then to Red's turn. Red is going to slash at Gamma with his Kukri, as he seems to be doing some work there. 22. Flanking.
22 flanking will hit, but not crit.
All right, and that's going to be an extra 1d6 damage.
Yep.
And a fort save from you, an extra 6 damage.
Cool. 16 in total, and a fort save from Gamma. That's Aerith's sheet. Sorry, I have several sheets
No
open.
need to apologize.
Boop.
That is a success. Second attack. 23 flanking.
Hits.
Another fort save.
Minus. What's the damage first?
7.
12 plus sneak attack.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. 4.
11. Still up. Don't. Okay. Fortitude save. Natural 20.
Oh.
Nice.
Good job.
And final attack does not hit.
Nope.
All right, that moves us on to purple. Purple's going to try and do a tumble through Gamma.
Okay.
So that's an acrobatics.
Yep.
30.
That is a crit success, so they don't even provoke.
So he's going to get there. But he is going to provoke. Actually, no, he's not. He's going to do that in action, and then he's going to just make 2 kukri attacks at Ophelia.
Interesting choice.
21 probably doesn't hit Ophelia.
Does not hit.
All right, second attack. 13 does definitely not. That was unfortunate. He had a wonderful tumble as an acrobat. Then he messed up the attacks. Speaking of Ophelia, it is your turn. You are stupefied 1 for this turn, I think.
Yeah, it just means that your spells. It means your DC is lowered by 1 and your spell attack rolls are lowered by 1.
Oh.
So it may get worse if you don't save against the poison at the end of your turn.
Can I use that fort that I accidentally rolled?
You know what? Sure. It would have been. We'll say it's your next, and that means you shrug off the poison this round. But do your turn at stupefied 1 this turn. Then I do have to give you 1 turn's worth of poison damage. You take 3 poison damage.
3 damage. Sheesh. All right. What do I want to do? What do I want to do?
What do you want to do?
I want to do. I don't throw a sound burst at these. As I've already said, that's boring. Instead,
We are obviously going a little late tonight, peeps. Thanks for hanging out.
I'm gonna use a free action, bespell my battle loot. I'm gonna keep Bard Song up. I'm gonna smack this guy with my battle loot.
Purple or blue?
Blue.
Yeah, blue's looking a little rougher.
And
And you have flanking.
Nice.
right.
Oh,
Wow, look at that really high.
that is a crit with the battle loot. So that's going to be at least 4 damage, and the spell adds an extra 1d6, which I don't know if that gets
That'll
doubled
get
with the
doubled
crit.
as well. Yep.
Okay, so roll a d6 if you want to feel, or I can do it for you.
Roll those 2d6.
Yeah, that's actually easier. Yeah.
Beautiful 2d6 footage.
Do you want me to take care of it?
Do it for me.
There you go.
So that will be a total of 12 in total.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
enough to take out blue.
Nice.
The war of attrition is finally turning in your favor, guys.
So that
And
was
I assume Bard Song is being kept up with 1 action.
yeah. And then
Right.
I'm gonna smack the other guy.
All right, don't forget to roll number 2. Yep, that is not going to hit. All right, Igora, and then Avi Avi.
All right. Well, action number 1. Gamma's going to belly bump the one in front of him. 28
28 will definitely hit, so that's
for
going to be
14.
14 damages.
Yep. Are they still standing?
Yeah, red is actually the one with the most health left.
Cool. Second attack.
Well,
then.
not anymore.
27 for
26.
12.
That will also hit. That is going to be... Ooh.
Still standing.
Yeah, not by
Okay,
a whole lot.
Then
but...
I give Choco 2 actions, and Choco's going to peck at purple, flanking because of Ophelia.
Yeah, big
beat.
thing.
22 to flat-foot the purple. Sorry,
Yep.
23 for 9.
Yep.
And then Talon,
9.
only an 18, flat-footed for 7.
That one will not hit. The Gripply dodge is out of the way.
All right, then that is my turn.
Avi Avi, you're up and no longer have enemies in your face.
Thank goodness. We're gonna sustain needle and oh shoot. Let's telekinetic projectile purple, just for fun. Ooh, 21? Or
22.
is he frightened? Yeah, 22 because of Bard Song.
22 will be exactly what you need.
Nice.
And that was purple?
Yeah, he takes 16. Oh, we'll say bludgeoning damage.
17 damage, actually.
17. Thank you for reminding me.
I once played a bard myself once.
I once played a bard myself.
And will again if they ever bring geisha back as a subclass. I swear. Anyway, was that, did you just make the telekinetic thing? Is that your whole turn?
Yeah, plus Needle of Vengeance.
Keep that up.
3 actions.
Okay. Aerith, you are up, and then the dwarf.
The dwarf, the dwarf.
Alrighty, Aerith is going to not during this one. Electric Arc our 2 friends, purple and red.
All right, electric arc. Reflex on. Start with red first.
Yep.
Reflex.
Fail.
Nope. And then purple.
A success,
Yes.
but not critical. So purple will take 6 points of electricity, and red will take 11.
That was actually exactly what you needed to take out both of them.
Wow.
One shot, meowza.
Oh, yeah.
And then with Aerith's last action, Aerith is going to say, get him, Benji, and run over here. Here. That's their turn.
All right, we move on to Kobold, who tosses his heavy crossbow on the bed and just sits down and starts laying up a pipe. He's like, oh, you finally did it, guys. And combat is going to end.
Sir?
I'm sorry,
Call bullshit.
We're
Can I
letting
he
this one
he
live?
reaches into his coat and pulls out a what appears to be some sort of lockbox key and tosses it towards you guys on the ground. I'm assuming you'll be wanting this.
What for?
Oh, for the lockbox. You guys are here to, I'm sure take back what these guys have stolen from the good people of Nantambu.
Partially.
Yeah, I didn't like them. They were a dangerous lot.
And you're not?
He says as I'm removing
No,
the crossbow bolts from Gama's chest.
I mean, I am sorry about that. I had to keep up appearances. There were 4 of them in here with me. They were threatening my life.
Insight check.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, can I make a perception check to...
We don't need to make perception checks. We know this guy's full of shit because the fucking Noel told us that he was working with frog legs. That he
Yeah.
was higher up in the system. We don't need to know.
That's true. And they did say that he wasn't trustworthy. So I think he's doubling down on the whole not being trustworthy thing. Now, here's my question. Do we kill him? Question mark? That's the question. Do we kill him?
We could interrogate him, take him over to the water.
Oh.
Yura and Gama both think he is telling the truth.
Oh, well,
Hmm.
like I said, y'all,
Pay no attention to the dice I rolled.
I just kind of
Yeah.
wanna murder him, but he seems innocent. Why don't we do this? Let's tie him up.
Take his stuff.
Let's tie him up. Let's take his stuff, and let's beat him into an inch of his life.
Leave him here for the chime bearers.
I mean, he's actually already pretty beaten up for his life. He is at 14 hit points. That is more than most NPCs in the game have, but still.
Let's just tie him up and leave him here for the chime bearers. They're coming shortly anyway.
That's
Oh,
fair.
the chime bearers are coming?
Maybe.
Aye, that
Look at
is
you.
great news.
Yeah,
That-
I bet it is.
This nightmare will finally end.
All right, everyone, into the new healing hut.
Wait. What are those potions?
Yeah, did you drink her loot, buddy?
No, all the loot's in the. There's not a whole lot of loot in here, mind you.
We
It's
saw
it's
you
all
drink.
in the
We saw you
lockbox.
drink a potion. You got another one on you?
I'm afraid I don't.
Yeah, asshole.
Can
I mean, I
can
have
I
these.
sniff them?
There are these thieves' tools that belong to the Grippleys.
Oh, I might be able to use those.
Sure, take them. I don't have any use for them myself. I'm a simple hunter. He pats his crossbow.
If you bloodlet someone, can you get a potion back?
No. As soon as it is drunk, the actual liquid of the potion becomes irrelevant.
All right,
It's
but
magic.
friends, as we come into our new healing hut and have our new friend to talk to, that is a
I
good place
would-
for a stand. Oh,
Yes, I would just like to mention the thing you find in the strongbox is a chime opening. This hollow mithril tube is about a foot long and bears engravings reminiscent of open locks and broken chains. The chime can be activated 10 times before it cracks and becomes useless. You aim the chime in a container, door, or lock you want to open and strike the chime. The chime sends out a magical vibration that attempts a thievery
Oh.
check against the lock's DC with a thievery bonus of plus 13. So if you find any chests without keys, you can.
Sounds like an Avi item to me.
it does.
Yeah.
It
and-
sounds like an anyone item. We can keep that in the party loot. I can
Yeah.
carry it though because I think I have a bag of holding.
It sounds like it basically just acts like you're making a thievery check with a plus 13. So if someone has a bad thievery check, that's not a bad way to go.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right.
But thank you all for joining us.
Yes, thank you all so much for coming out tonight. Don't forget, we get a ban a bot right at the end of stream. Don't forget to check out our other shows here on the channel, like the League of Amazing Adventurers and the Calling Chronicle. Third Action's online. They're playing through the Rise of the Rune Lords AP. It's a Pathfinder
Ooh.
1, and they're pretty cool people. So we're going to go say hi to them. Thank you all so much for coming, and we'll see you all on the next one. Bye-bye!
Bye, everyone. Thanks for joining us.